Hello everyone, Marvel's fan here with another rant, I guess. I don't know. It's 3 in the morning. It's not a good time to record this, but fuck it, I don't care. So what am I ranting about today? Okay, so I love comic books. I love video games. I love movies, all that. But when you're on the internet for a certain amount of time, you just come into contact with people who really don't deserve to be on the internet. And, I've talked about this kind of in other videos, like the first rant video I did on this channel, which you can go check out if you want to. But fan communities piss me the fuck off. And I mean just about all of them. Like, to me, there is not one fan community that I don't find as not toxic. They all are in some degree. And it's the strangest thing, but like, it's just that every time I see, fans of certain, and I mean, like, if you're really cool about it, then okay. But like, there are just some people that take it to such an extreme that, when you talk to them or whatnot, you just want to disassociate from whatever you two like are relating over, whether it be comic books or whatnot. I met a few people like that who were just despicable people when it came to a certain subject, like Marvel Comics or whatnot. And it's just, they're just becoming they're much more rampant, and it's just awful to see. Two of the worst places I've seen it in is, of course, Twitter, because what isn't toxic on Twitter? And weirdly enough, TikTok just has a lot of cringy, toxic people. And some of them are influencers, too. I mean, I don't want to give names, but recently there's just been this weird flux of people who think they know what they're talking about, but they really don't. Okay, I want to give an example because it's just somewhat recent, but She-Hulk episode 3. Post-credit scene comes out. Internet is in a fucking flurry. Like, some people are all behind it. And then you get those assholes that are just it's like, oh, it's spitting all over Stan's grave and all this. Like, fuck you. Number one, fuck you. It's just nothing. Like, it's nothing to be that upset over. And they do that for everything. People do that. Like, they just find an excuse to get angry at something. And it, like, I don't know. Like, it just thinking about it now really, like, ticks me off. And, I mean, besides, like, Marvel, who has a really bad rap with its fans, Star Wars is especially bad. There are some really, really toxic people on, like, who love Star Wars, and just, like, I myself am not really too big on the recent stuff, but, like, there are people that take it to such an extreme that, like, it's nuts what you see on the internet from these people. And it makes you wonder how they even got accounts in the first place. Like, there was one I saw when Obi-Wan was making the rounds, and it was another TikTok influencer who's actually really chill and a cool guy, but he made one video on Star Wars and just got hounded by everybody, and it was like bad. It was really, really bad. So it's just like, if you're gonna get so offended by an opinion to the point where you're gonna call people Nazis, that's just extreme. And it's just, you see these people every day. Like, I go on Twitter pretty much every day. Like, whether it's for a few minutes or maybe I'm just bored and I'm just scrolling through for like an hour or something like that. But like, it's just like every post I see is just, occasionally you get some really cool people, but most of the time, like, it's just toxic people. And it's just them complaining about shit. That's what most of it is. And it's just these arguments and debates where it's not even a debate. It's just very one-sided on their part. And if it's like, if you don't share that opinion, then you are factually wrong. We need to stop that. I mean, I get, having a preferred version of a character and whatnot. Like, I love Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I love Michael Keaton's Batman. Are they perfect? No, I can see that. But there are people who take it to such an extreme where they think it is perfect. And I mean, that's their opinion, but it's just, when somebody disagrees with that, they just go out of their way to assault people with words. And like, it's awful what happens to these people. Some of these people are just like they suffer so much. And yeah, it's just people like that make me hate the internet in general. Like, as much as I love doing the podcast, anytime I'm looking over some news story or whatnot that we're going to talk about, or like, it's just, I see people talking about it and it's just like, it makes me sad. Twitter makes me sad, but I can't escape Twitter. I can't escape social media because I have to fucking see these people on a daily basis. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a whole bunch of communities which I don't care for. I mean, Spider-Man in general, there's just so many people who hate everything about Spider-Man while also loving it too. It's very strange. Snyderverse, I mean, that's a given. I mean, I enjoyed Zack Snyder's Justice League, but like, to the people who would attack or criticize everything else that was made by DC just because it wasn't made by Zack Snyder, like, fuck them. Fuck all of them. And to the people who say they aren't toxic, it just proves my point. Like, I don't know. I mean, you've heard this before from other people, I'm sure, but it's just like, it's hard not to talk about, and it's hard not to bring up. Because there's just so many people like that. There's so many people giving their opinions on whatever. And there's not enough love between people. It's just hate. It's just hate and like cruelty and just awfulness. And we need to stop. We need to stop. Yeah, this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, because it's just bad. It's just really bad seeing all this and the state that, we've come to as fans. It just makes you wonder why you even like what you like anymore. And I mean, sure, you can, stay in your own lane, stay in your own little bubble, but it's just hard. It's hard to maintain that without just getting sucked into everything else. And yeah. I don't know. This thing has been on my mind like for the past little while. So, to the people who are toxic and know that they're toxic, stop it. Get some help. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I didn't mean to drag this out for 10 minutes. I didn't think I'd make it 10 minutes, but whatever. It's whatever. You know, it's just my opinion on everything. So we're just going to do it like that, I guess. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. If you're new, be sure to check out all my social media and other content. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all them platforms. Be sure to subscribe to my other channels as well. I will see you all next time with whatever video I have next. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.